Hi, I'm Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. There's a question that many people ask themselves when they've been in a relationship for a while or they've been dating a certain person for a while. When do I hold and when do I fold? Meaning, when is good enough? And in our time period of all this online dating and the overarching impression that we get that something over the horizon could be better, that's a very tricky and individual question that everybody has to answer. When do we hold at 80% of what we want? And when are we willing to throw the dice again and try for 85 or 90? Those of us who've had long-term relationships are pretty clear on the fact that there is no 100%. Of course, that's the ideal. And people walk into long-term partnerships, marriages, living together with the understanding that what I've got is dominantly good and great, and it's pretty good. Now, the taunting thing that will confuse us is that everything looks good that's over there. You can see couples and hear about relationships and the way they posture them and what they do together in this exciting life and how dynamic and we have so much crazy sex. That is their press release. No different than people's highlight reels on Facebook. You're going to see the best of what people want you to believe. People that are younger and starting out dating may have an idealistic version of what is possible. But in a mate, you are going to have pluses and minuses. And part of the process of dating and trying on a lot of different relationships is that you get very clear on your basic needs. Certainly you have your wants. You have your ideal quality list, the way you'd like your partner to be, how you see your relationship. But you've got to know your bottom line. Like I have 3 in my bottom line. Safety, security, and serenity. And if I have a mate that through their actions, through their disposition, through their lifestyle, compromises any of those, that is a no-go. It might be doable for a while, but long-term, it's never going to happen. So know your bottom line. I've counseled many of my clients, gotten them out of a really dysfunctional relationship into a good one. And 6 months later, they give me a call and say, I'm at this point. I cannot give you the answer to that. What I can tell you is that everybody wants 100%. Everybody strives for 100%. And the perfect relationship is kind of a myth. You've got a human being, just a human being, just like you. Good days and bad days, issues and things they've conquered within themselves. And what you have is an evolving, day-to-day learning of how to be together as you grow, independently and as a couple. Assess your bottom line, assess your basic level of content and happiness. Take a look at that. And if you are doing well and it's good, continue on and try to make it even better. And if you're finding anything there is compromising, things you must have, parts of yourself you cannot express, things that you desperately need and want, and they're great in all these and don't have that one thing, understand assessing a partner is a fluid pie. It's not just 10%, 10%, 10%, and they all add up. You can have wanted 60% of something and get 40, but they give you 50% over here. And then that wild 10% that makes it so dynamic. Each person is different, and how you show up with them will be different. So this is an individual call, but before you walk out of the door, do your clear assessment of what you've got. Thank you very much. I hope that helps you. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. And if you prefer to hear these things on podcast, tune into the Susan Winter Show. Thanks.